everybody? 47 Mark 4 here, back with another episode of Skyopolis 4. Alright, cool builds coming up today. Man, that lithium process that we built went crazy for us. So, lithium, yeah, I got 7,000, and I've already been using it quite a bit here. I did end up making the first tower a lot bigger. This is a maximum size tower, just because this other one seems to rip through it pretty fast. And, of course, something's broken or behind. No, it's just taking its time. Okay, to condentrate and decondentrate and do all that stuff. I don't really need any more. Like, we could tear it down now or repurpose it or something. But I'm going to let it run and we'll fill, a couple 100,000 in a drawer. All right, let's look at the chest of the day here. So, very first thing is cheese. We got to look at cheese. Because I built this guy over here, and it's 7 inhabitants, just for, singularities coming on, right? Because we've got 6,000 blocks of cheese, which sounds like a lot. But if you look, there's a cheese singularity, and it requires 10,000 pieces of cheese. And each one of these is only 4 pieces, so we got 24,000 pieces of cheese here. That's 2 singularities. So I might be squishing down some more of these guys. That's why I've kept my official squishing hole here and making more. Although we do have extra milk down here because I did extend out these boys. So we got 5 of them working, and they've got 5.5 million millibuckets of milk. So just a little bit. All right, let's go up here. Let's see the things here. So next part, we got to go back and look at the aerial interface again. And I'll show you. So if we come down here, the aerial interface, this one over here, the original one we did for XP, so it can do food as well. So we can feed on frugal mode, we could feed on smart mode, I don't know, we can feed on greedy mode, we could feed. And so here's what I was thinking. Let's get a couple of these guys. Let's see, this one right here. So I want to show you. If we get out the food journal right here, and we take a look at my food book, 18.56. I haven't had a potato since right here, and it's at 0.72. Right, I last ate it 9 meals ago. So let's throw a potato in there, and it fed me, and it's kind of hard to see because it's such garbage food, but this stays the same, and, that stayed the same too. So another good example here is we'll throw in this grape jelly sandwich. And if you notice, now I've got all my saturation hearts again. I've been totally fed, and grape jelly sandwich doesn't appear. So, if you wanted to, and you don't want to have to eat, right, you could do a thing here. And, honestly, I haven't been eating anything but the fruit of Grisaia here. And, by the way, the fruit of Grisaia does not work in here. I tried. And, I kind of want to do a thing. Hold on, we're flying. There we go. Up, up, up. All right. So what I've done here is I have programmed a grape jelly sandwich because, PB&J is the number one. And let's throw these dudes in here, and we'll make ourselves a PB&J. Right there. Okay. Give me a, is it really PB&J? I think it really is. No, this is raspberry. So I think they've cleaned it up to be official as a grape jelly sandwich. Right? Give me one of these. Actually, I'm probably gonna need a stack. Right? Oh. You're gonna want to craft every time. That's the weirdness of the recipes. Not knowing that things are reused. Should we? We can do it the way we want to do it here. It's not really a big deal. We can make it do it. Where am I going? Let's come down here. Back down to the mob farm. I forgot which one's which. So you don't say content sealed within. So we're going to use this one. We're going to set you on top of there, and we're going to get a exporter. And we're going to tell you to export grape jelly sandwiches, crafting upgrade. And we'll take these, and what we'll do, I guess I'll go straight up here. Just trying to keep the wires nice and neat. I think what we'll do is we'll tell it to go ahead and put stuff in here. Right? That's going to fill the hopper. And once we get a stack, then I'll put in the regulator upgrade to be able to say, only make this many at a time. And, I don't even know if I need any. Like, is this enough? I don't know. Maybe I'll wait just a minute. Okay, so you know what I've done? I went and downgraded this hopper to a wooden hopper because it's only got one slot, right? Without putting the exporter on the hopper itself, which we could, but it just looks funny. So I told this guy that it can export one. And so it'll put one in this drawer after this is full, right? So we're at 60 right now. It's making them one at a time. It's easier to do it this way. I guess we could pull all these out and say, keep a stack. I guess we could. It doesn't really matter. We've got the supplies, right? So there we go. And we will throw the rest of them in here. And now it's just going to automatically feed me. And I think I'm going to stay. I think I'm going to stay with greedy, right? As soon as I'm not fully fed. Or should we do smart? We'll do smart. We'll see how that works out. I just want to be fed, right? And if we need to do it manually, we can always unhook it. So very cool. All right, we're gonna backpack the fruit of Grisaya. Backpack's getting kind of full, but we can deal with it. All right, next thing. Oh man, okay. So I did a thing, and then it's one of those impulse decisions that now we're going to live with. So I got all excited about getting into Mechanism before we built this bad boy over here. That's really handling all the power for the base, right? This thing's making 86,000 RF a tick. Like, these guys are 1,000 or 2. I'm going to rip those up. We don't need to have them over there. These guys were out of fuel for the longest time, but they're only 1,000 or 2, right? I don't know. The generators are off. I haven't even been running this generator over here. I think it's out of fuel. So, I mean, we're totally reliant on this guy, and it needs a friend. But I had already ordered a bunch of stuff, and we're going to go, let's see, over here to Windy, and I set myself up for a chunk full of windmills. Hold on, let's get one down so we can appreciate it. We are at the highest point in the world, so this is, I don't know, Y250, right? So this is the highest point this guy can sit on. I think I could go lower too, but this is 192 RF a tick. And if we go into my inventory here, and let's rearrange everybody, and we choose wind, I seem to have 255 more of these guys, and they don't stack. They don't stack at all. Oh man. So that's yeah, we're gonna put up an entire chunk worth, and we do need to put this on a point. Do I have a hole? Yes. Oh, it's already on a point. Oh, very good. Very good. That way I can send it back. And you are, yeah, no, you're totally doing it. So did you ever want to see an entire chunk of these guys? It's kind of oddly beautiful, right? Like, this is neat. I was a little worried that there was logic, like this back one wouldn't work or something, but it doesn't seem to check for spaces around it, only its Y position. So they can, yeah, it's oddly beautiful. That's what I'll say it is. Now, we are a bit away from the base here, so there's the drawers there, right? I'm just putting it out of distance or out of view. This way I don't see it, don't have to render it, and we will chunk load it, or it is chunk loaded. And let's see, getting this guy here, I can't even see here. Surge mode, disable the limit, chunk load it, sure, but that kind of looks like 20-something thousand. I don't know, you do the math, 192 RF a tick, and it's 256 of them. Whatever that comes out to, I couldn't do the math. Well, I guess we could, right? If it was 200 RF a tick, and there was 256, that's 2,560. No, it's 25,000. So 200. So 50,000 RF a tick. That's my guess on quick math. You guys do the actual math and tell me what the transfer here is. Okay, now next on the list here. So we've now got 50,000 RF a tick from windmills. We've got 88,000 RF a tick from this guy, and I am going to build another one just because I want to. But we got to have a place to put it, because these cells here are garbage. Like, I had to upgrade this one so it holds half as much so I could get a little more transfer rate, because, you know, some of the processes when they're running, especially the power-hungry processes over here, just ate all the power in the base, and I just couldn't get enough out of these guys. So we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that today. We're going to fix that with these parts right here. So this is why we needed lithium, because it's time for an induction matrix. And let's see, if that's over there, these guys are going to be over here. I'm trying to spread the base out just a little bit so we have more room and less lag, right? I want to make sure we don't pile everything on top of each other. So let's get these. Let's get my wand. I did buy this wand out of the shop because skybucks are not a problem. You know, if you roll like I do. Let's see. Yeah, I felt bad spending the 50, and then it was like, but wait, we have plenty more. So that is 3, 4, 5, just like that. I have too many of these. I feel like this is the wrong size. Well, I mean, we can make these. Oh, we can make them a lot bigger, right? I think they go up to 18 cube, something like that. Let's turn on our magnet here. So then we'll take those out, and let's see. We'll put these guys back. So, oh yeah, no, I got a lot of extra walls. I could make this probably bigger, and we could buy more, or buy more. We could make more. So for right now, I've got 1 ultimate induction cell and 1 ultimate induction provider, which is all we really... I think this provider is going to carry us for the entire series. The cell, not even close. We're going to make more cells. There's no way that that's going to be acceptable. And so let's see. We put these guys in, and then we turn one of those, so you are now output. So you get a flux point, and you are now power out, right? And you get a flux, come on, a flux plug, and you are now power in. And I seem to remember this exact thing, that these did not work without a bit of cable. Do I have some ultimate cables? Doesn't say how much it'll transfer. Oh, 3.27 million FE a tick. Okay, all right, can do. Hold on, let's put this and this on there, and let's try that again. So you are the plug side, and you are the point side. So now we're transferring. I don't know why that does that. I guess we could put a cell or something else on here, right? Shouldn't you be charging? Isn't that the way this works? Nope. You know why? Because we got them backwards. Hold on. We put you on there, and we put you on here, and now we're charging. Okay, now we're charging. So we're getting, input is 800,000 RF a tick. So that is this guy, this dude over here draining down. And I don't know if we need to drain those cells or anything, right? This guy right here, but I'm going to take this down, and I think we're going to set it up over there. Okay, got it all sorted out. I had to switch which one did what, but now we got it totally set here. So we are inputting 57,000, and we're outputting 30,000 maybe. It's going up and down, right? Like that's not a little bit of power. But I want to take this dude, and let's set this guy. Let's them, they can be neighbors, they can be friends. This is now the power center, so I can chunk load this area. And I forgot these guys started kicking on. I had to switch them over to levers real fast because I was like, why is my diesels running? They make so much noise. We don't need them to go. All right, so then this guy, should we be fancy? Let's be fancy, and we'll bring a cable over to the back. Looks like we're going to need to get some cables here. And I'm actually glad we put down the windmills because, you know, we would have lost refined storage and wouldn't have been able to do some of this fanciness if we didn't have the power to, to keep it online. So let's take some cable, come across, right there. Okay, connect it up. Cool. Let's make sure, before we forget, let's put a bucket of water in this guy. That way it doesn't instantly eat all of the fuel. There we go, bucket of water, got you. We're gonna need an exporter. And so we'll stick our exporter up here. Looks like you had crafting upgrades, and it's gonna be this, 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 and this. And we'll throw those blocks in there so it has something to start with. Right, there's a little bit, and I guess we'll chuck everything else back in the system that we don't need, except for this cable and that port. So I'm going to take power, like we could, no, I'm going to take power off the top. I'm going to take the power off the top, but then I got to drop down, because I don't believe an induction port can be this block. I don't believe it can be edge frame blocks. Right, so we'll stick that in there, and it won't look that bad to come up one. And then if I build more, then it's just a straight line. And this empties out. And I guess I can turn that on. It doesn't really matter. This is just going to continuously run to fill this, which is going to require 1.6 trillion RF, and I'm going to make it better, so this is just going to run all the time. We better keep an eye on our uranite process. I almost wrote urine. So I got 1,000 of those. We got 800 of these. I got 12,000 of those, and we can mix it up anytime. And I guess I never showed you what I do for that. So I order up when I feel like it. I order, I don't know, like 500 of these guys, and I break them by hand. But I go into here. This is why there's a grid here. This is a fluid grid, and I come in here and I get myself a bucket of LPG. And LPG is just a great fuel. So then I dump it on the blaze down there, and he'll do all 512 off that one bucket. Is that good? Is that bad? I have no idea. I just know that it works. All right, so we got all kinds of power now. I'm super happy. And, you know, maybe we can turn the reactors to only come on at certain percentage, comparator, redstone, something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, so let's make some quest book progress. I made some quest book progress while I was out. I found a baby wither skeleton, and of course I blasted it. And over here, useful items, I bought the infinity wand, and I did buy a mega torch. So we got those. This chapter is just not that hard to complete, right? There's just not a lot. And actually, I do want to look at the quantum stuff. So we've got some of it craftable, and there's a quantum storage unit, and there is a quantum controller, which is a quantum storage unit. And, you know, I was debating, could I put in this guy, can I put the other quantum storage tanks? Like, I don't know how this controller works. I've got to learn about it. It doesn't seem to click or anything. I probably have to read the book. Does it tell me in the, does it tell me in here? Quantum storage holds as many stacks of a single, yeah, okay, all right, we knew that. We knew that. And quantum controller connects to other quantum storage units. Well, I mean, that would make sense. Let's stick it down here. And let's just stick it there. And maybe I can pipe everything into this and then they'll automatically go into that. Is that a possibility? Let me know. I'll look that one up, but I'm guessing that's what that is. I was kind of hoping that everybody would go inside it, and then I wouldn't have to have as much stuff in the world. All right, could we finish this chapter? Is this a real possibility? Right, what do we need? Oh no, I'm gonna have to buy something. I'm gonna have to buy a feral flame lantern, so we can't finish it. All right, no reason to stress out about it, because the only other things that we need to do, I guess, are trash cans. Okay, we got a second for trash, right? We got a second. We can make a liquid trash can, and we could make an energy trash can, and I'm gonna bet that you're gonna require me to make another item trash can to be able to make the ultimate trash can. Dun dun dun! There we go. We got all of our trashy quests. So let's get these. We'll pick all of you up. Oh, no. Not emergency items. I don't need buckets. And that's just a couple of skybucks, but, you know, we rolling in it. We'll store the ultimate trash can. So if I can find this dude in the shop, oh, looks like one more thing. A portal charm. This is handy. Oh, end crystals. Well, I mean, we can. Oh, I have the worst idea. Oh, man, I have the worst idea. Hold on. You know, there's stupid things you should not do, and, is this one of them? That is right here. It would take out a sizable chunk. Nobody punched this thing. Okay, all right. We should not have done that. Did I even make the portal charm? Yes, I did. I got so distracted by my own bad ideas. Let's see. We need a smoker, which I already have. Right? Did that not do it? Did that not do it? Was I supposed to make a smoke canister? And then a bee smoker? What do I not have for a bee smoker? A bellows, right? One of those. One of these. I feel like that should have worked. Why are you not unlocked? You're not unlocked because you have dependent... Oh, because we haven't gone to the Bumble Zone yet. Okay, well, we got more smokers. Not a big deal. Okay, Next thing, let's go look in the quest here. We need shadow steel because to move on in the start of something big, we need black iron ingots. And to do that, we need shadow steel. And so for that, we need chromatic compound. And I guess we'll just take, oh, it's only 16 in a stack. All right, we'll take 2 stacks. And let's fall down here. I guess we'll do it near the mob farm. And I understand that we throw this stuff into the void. We'll do it 1 stack. Right, okay, and shadow steel comes back up. Okay, very different crafting. I've never seen this before of throw garbage into the void. But that gives us 32. So I've got to make more chromatic compound, which, you know, can do. It just takes a little bit. And so this is going to be the, what is this, dark ingots? Dark steel? Is that what it is? Shadow something? We could, hold on, I could do it like this. We could do shadow, and then uses on you, your black iron. Black iron and a shadow casing, which luckily has no uses. Okay, cool. So let's throw those in there. We got plenty of crystallized obsidian. Let's get, oh man, that's only 8. You know how hard chromatic compound is to make? We gotta feed the dude over here a blaze cake, and he's busy doing that stuff anyway, so I couldn't make any more if I wanted to. So let's see. We've got this, and this gives me the book for extended crafting on how to do different crafting, and this will be handy because I think we've got to do an ender crafter coming up real soon. And let's see. So that then takes me to a diamond ingot, a shiny ingot, which is an induction smelter with biotite dust that I can do in a crusher or the other crusher. Okay, I've been smoking up as much biotite as we can get here. So let's get some biotite dust. And let's see what crushing methods are available down here. There's a pulverizer that's not doing anything. Right? Okay, yeah, make me some dust. Oh, man. I don't know how to fix that now. It stays there forever. That's how we fix it. We're making a shiny ingot. Okay, biotite dust, diamonds, and a black iron ingot. And we need at least 1 of these. Okay, all right, we can do this. So, diamonds, and we've got the black steel. It was 2 diamonds, I believe. And we had the biotite up right there. So we'll make 1. Let's go use the induction smelter. And we'll have to put this on auto crafting. Induction smelters. Let's see, over here and right there. There goes my shiny ingot. And I believe that's a diamond ingot. Diamond. Right there, diamond ingot. We have 3? How do we get 3? Hold on, hold the phone here. Induction, where are you? Induction smelter. No, that was 1 per. We must have had 2 from a loot chest, I'm going to guess. All right, well, whatever, as long as it works. And we do get a loot chest. I love it. Okay. All right, let's crack open loot chest. And we got the cookies again. We don't need the Oreos. They are epic, though. They're for filling meal. Actually, they do a lot of saturation. Holy cow. We might throw those in the chest of stuff to eat. All right, let's continue. Let's do at least 1 more, because I can see I'm coming up to stuff. But I think we've got to end up making things. I'm not sure. Made in a metal press or a mechanical press, we need 1 of these black iron slates. Okay, we're going to need 1 of those. And let's get the black iron. No, that's blank. Black iron. And we're going to need to make a black iron frame, which is just 1 of those. Okay, all right. Ooh, new offers in the tablet. Very cool. Let's come over here. You are in squishing stuff mode. Squish 1 of those down for me, please. Not if I have my magnet. Oh, hold on. Oh, no. Oh, I missed it. Okay. Panic with the magnet. We had Panic at the Disco. All right. Come on. Just now squish it down. Now squish it. I keep forgetting. I love magnet. I hate magnet. We have a love-hate relationship. There we go. Give me this dude. Black iron slate. And then we'll come back over here. I guess I don't have to run over here, but I likes to. And we'll make a black iron frame, which I'm going to guess this is now a machine frame. It looks like a machine frame. All right, so we got that, and we got this. Frame to all of the extended crafting machines and blocks. So, yeah, a lot of stuff's got to go on patterns, because now we're going to have to make a luminescence. What are you? You are, oh, everybody mixed together in the thing with no heating. Man, okay, all right, yep. All right, patterns to be made, processes. Did I not get that back? Did I not get that back? Oh, man. Maybe one of the... No, I was going to say, maybe one of the things sucked it up. Okay. Don't do that, folks. Don't set it down, because you're going to lose it. Silly me. Had to look at it. All right, we did that. Okay, and then we gotta do two things. Okay, so first, again, completion of stuff. So if we come down here in the challenges, right, I want to complete some of these things because we can complete them real fast. And one of them is this charm talisman. And I think we've got the concrete. Gray? We've got gray concrete. Let's just give me some of those. And this is talisman, charm talisman, right here. Wait, what am I missing? I'm missing the fire charm because I enchanted it. Hold on a second. Could we buy one? Could we buy a fire charm? Is that my luck? Those are ocelots. I was just looking to see if there were more bees for sale. All right. We'll go disenchant this thing and come down here into this guy. And by the way, this experience crafting system is fantastic. It is super handy because I've been slowly finding better enchants. You can see I'm playing with the shelves levels. Let me get my sword here. So right now I'm playing with having very little of these guys. Oh, actually, I'm missing some shelves. I was having a lot of Eterna, a lot of Arcana, no, a lot of Quanta, and no Arcana, and then flipping that to try to get better and better books. And we've gotten, we've made some progress. Not amazing, like I've taken things from level 5 to level 7, that kind of stuff. But we're gonna wait to, burn, baby, burn. We're gonna wait to make our last sword. All right, so this guy, wasn't that concrete? Didn't I tell you gray concrete to go ahead and do it? Right? We might be behind. Something weird's going on. Okay, all fixed up. Just had to change the recipe a little bit. It's that hidden bucket of water that always gets me because I'm feeding water directly into the system already. So technically there's no place to put that bucket. So not a big deal. Okay, talisman. We now have this. Thank you very much. So this protects me from a range of negative effects. This is a charm, ring, or necklace. And I do have room over here in charm, so cool. I'll take that. Does it give me... No, it doesn't give me any status effects. The only other thing that I could do at the moment is the flame-arang. Flame-arang. So we have the boomerang. Oh, I gotta do this in a smithing table? We have this. Hold on. We can do the... what is that thing called? The pick-arang. And we're gonna need... I'm gonna assume we're gonna need some netherite. And let's not have any problems. Let's make sure it's fully repaired. Cool. Let's look in here for... Oh, it's locked. It's locked. Hold on. Is there an iron golem in here? There's always an iron golem. There, get wrecked. Get wrecked. So you're a smithing table. So you. And that gives me a flame-arang. Okay, and we'll go play with the flame-arang just so I can see it. You know what? I'll just walk out the window. Why do I forget that? Okay, and that fixes that. Now, I need to show you a thing because I've been a little busy, and it's going to be the beginning of other stuff. So let's go in here and let's get a rod of elevation, which is just something I bought from the store, and let's go into the nether. So let's portal it up. Okay, up here in the nether, right, let's turn on night vision so you can see a little bit better. And let's test out the flame-arang. Flame-arang, it sucks. Right, I mean, excuse me, it is less than my expectations. Okay, alright, yeah, it's going in the system. Right, this is our mining process that got turned off to get netherite. So we had 5 of these guys mining away. That was pretty cool, but this thing is awesome because this takes you, the rod of elevation... teleport yourself to or target entity up to the nearest surface above. What's the nearest surface in the nether? Why, that would be the roof of the nether, of course. And if you can get on the roof of the nether, you can build yourself a thing. So, oh no, my bees! My bees! My bees, how did you get out? Hold on, I'll save you. I'll save you. Daddy's here. Daddy's here. Okay, let's turn this guy on. Okay, how did you get out? Hold on. How did you get out? Are there any other? There's one more bee out here. Oh man. Okay, so there's a hole somewhere. Oh, you know what? I bet it's the entrance. Okay, we got. No, my radar is telling me that there's more. How are you getting out? Where are you guys at? You're over this way somewhere. I guess I will find the rest of them. They don't seem to be that far. Okay, anyways, check out my bee house. Check out my bee house. How cool is this guy? Right, let's see if we can see him a little better here. Video settings. Let's get a little more chunks, right? Beat back the fog. How cool is that? Now, here's the question. How would you get into such a structure? There doesn't seem to be any doors. Well, of course, we're going to use the back entrance right here. And this is how we get in. I bet you they can go through the glass. I bet you that's it. But these are my happy little bees. And I built them a very relaxed place to chill, right? And hang out and get them some honey. And so I've got them automated for at least the basic stuff. Yeah, I bet it's this. And I'm going to have to take this out because I need you guys to stay. We'll put a regular door on the place. So on all of the beehives, and I was able to make generally tier 2 beehives. I used all my supplies to make a tier 4 beehive over here. But on all of these beehives, I've got an observer. And the observer is then pulsing into a redstone transmitter, which goes to a redstone receiver, which then goes to a dispenser. And so every time this changes status, it throws a bottle at it. And the bottles, this won't work every time. No, that's what I wanted. I wanted this. So the bottles every time are going to get spit out until it's honey time. And so, this isn't a good one to look at because that one doesn't spit stuff out. This one. So I hid up in the tree, right? I hid a collector, so it just sticks the bottles right back in. It just made the redstone the simplest to, every time this changes status, try to click a bottle on it. And then I've got a golden hopper right below it, filtered for honey bottles. And you can see I've got 80 honey bottles there. We've got 71 over here, right? 73. Oh, and they're all smoked, right? I put campfires down with carpets over them so the bees won't burn themselves. And this one over here has shears instead. And I enchanted all the shears with Unbreaking 10. This way I'll never have to change the shears. And it's making me all kinds of honeycombs. So this, while not space efficient, this is my relaxing bee area, right? This is where, regular bees get to hang out and be bees. Now the second floor, this is where we're going to do bee science. We're going to make cells, right? And we're going to lock in the other bees to make them work for us. Yeah, this is going to be the dungeon level. And then, No, I still need to change out and actually put in another elevator so we can get out. And that way I can take out the glass. But I thought you guys would like this because, if we're going to go to the Bumble Zone, let's at least have a bee house. Let's have a bee area. And I thought this was a pretty slick design, trying to get this compacted down and automatic. I mean, the only thing that needs to happen is I have to come in here occasionally, but by the time I get 8 stacks of bottles, we've gotten enough honey. So I think I'm going to call it here for the day. I think this was a very, very fun place to be. And we'll move the waystone. I've got one sitting over here somewhere. Yeah, I'll move the waystone inside this guy so we can teleport directly to our very cool bee house. So I'm 47 Mark IV, and this is Skyopolis 4. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit that like button, and then I will see you in the next episode.